the night of February 13th into the 14th of 2017. The search was huge. Becky Patty said she looked up and there were flashlights everywhere. It looked like the stars in the sky. There were so many people looking for the girls. So Derek had arrived around 3:15 to pick up the girls. The police were called around 5:30, and Sheriff Lesenby stopped the search about 11:45, saying they had no reason to believe that the girls were in danger. No reason to believe the girls were in danger. The girls, who weren't runaways, they weren't into mischief, were suddenly missing and not answering their phone, and that's not reason to be concerned. Okay, so then anyway, it was also reported that about 2 a.m., a scream was heard coming from the area of the High Bridge. The police were called, and they said there was no one available to send out. Also, they were still trying to ping the phone, and it was able to be pinged at about 2:30 a.m. Despite all this, the large search screams the girls still weren't found in the search area around noon the next day. They checked Libby's house, and it was about 3 miles away, and they checked all the ways to her house in case the girls had started walking. I just can't find anywhere where they had checked Abby's house. And Abby's house was about a mile away. In an interview, Kelsey says she didn't want to be at the Monon High Bridge area searching because she's afraid of the dark, so she went back to work. Then to the police station, and she was home sleeping by the time the search was called off. Now, I've heard in another interview that she changed that story. However, memories tend to get worse with time, not better. There's just so many odd things, they start to add up. Becky Patty was also heard saying, "They've got our girls." Who's they? And if unknown, why assume they? All I've ever heard referred to is someone. That they implies a certain group. Usually people say, someone took my son, someone took my daughter, not they took them. And then there's the dogs. Why weren't the dogs used? I would have wanted them called in probably before the humans searched. Then there's all the things that Richard Allen was able to accomplish by himself, walking across that bridge, through that chest-high water, never losing control of the girls or his gun. Now we've got lost and are destroyed legal documentation. So many things starting to add up. So many things.